The NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. Stan, on the tail end of a back-to-back, tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Back to Barnes. First shot won't go. And it's the Kings ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Last game, he had 34 points. Outside, Herter. Picked by Sabonis. 5 on the clock. And Sabonis slams it in.
He has such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
DeRozan outside. Sabonis outside. Pass to Murray. DeRozan outside. Now here's Fox. Picked by Sabonis. And Fox hits from deep.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Outside Barnes. Here's Champagnie. Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in for Herter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barnes finds Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Sabonis. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Fox with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Sabonis. For 3. Ellis passes to Fox. Picked by Sabonis. And Fox hits from deep. Fox has got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. It's Barnes on the wing. Will it go? Wembanyama. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Now here's Fox. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Pass to Castle. Outside Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Kings on top, leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Zach Collins out there with Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Champagny at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And the basket by Monk.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Branham, yet to see a basket. Vassell finds Johnson. There's a screen. On the take. Ooh, ripped away. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ellis passes to McLaughlin. Sabonis with it. Pass to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Inside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. 5th best, the Kings.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Ingram's checked in for Champagny. Herter's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for McLaughlin. Fox with the ball. 6 points for him. Here's the pick. Here's Lyles, covered by Ingram. This one for 3. And it's Lyles missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's Fox. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Collins. And Sabonis gets it to go.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A line change here for San Antonio. Lynn's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Wembanyama to the paint. Here's Castle. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. 1:42 left in the second. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
No good on that one. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And he's good on the second. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Wembanyama. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And really, the story for me was his incredible defensive effort. One of the most impressive shot-blocking efforts you'll ever see.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Kings lead by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Now here's Paul. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Champagny. Barnes against DeRozan. Barnes passes to Paul. Clock at 4. Spurs need to get one up here. Pulls it. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Barnes has gotten his first basket of the night. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Lynn. Pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Barnes.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.